Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you're in good condition and always healthy. Now, in this video, we will like to presentation about business plan. But before that, let us introduce ourselves. I'll go first. My name is Shavina or Azzahra and my friends are Ivda, Matu, Silvia, Dwi Komalasari, Diki Yanuar, and Yasmin, Fathiya, Azzahra. We are from Group 3 Education of Office Administration Class A 2019. Presentation will start now, so let's get it and happy watching. First step we should know is what is the description or explanation about business plan. The business plan is the product of a strategic thinking or planning process. The strategic direction developed in the process can then be communicated in the front of a business plan to lenders, potential investor, and associated within your company. The development of strategic direction is a critical step for your company. A business plan is a guide for how a company will achieve its goals. For anyone starting a business, crafting a business plan is a vital first step. Having these concrete milestones will help track the business's success. There are different business plans for different purposes, and the best business plans are living documents that respond to real-world factors as quickly as possible. Like Griff said, business plan is selling document that conveys the excitement and promise of your business to any potential backers or stakeholders. While his rich Peter say, business plan is written document prepared by the entrepreneur that describes all the relevant external and internal elements involved in starting a new venture. Based off some of the definition of a business plan, it can be concluded that the business plan is a written document prepared by the entrepreneur describes all the relevant external and internal elements involved in starting a new venture. Okay, next we will discuss about purpose of the business plan. The business plan serves many purposes. That is, number one, it is used to communicate with investor. It provides investor with a concise overview of what the business is about and how investor can make money. Number two, the business plan is a prototype of the business model. It is a scaled down version that describes how the business will function. Number three is the business plan also serves as a platform for the business founders to communicate, and it can be used as a blueprint for operating the business the first year. Number four, the business plan also helps mentor and consultants to identify weaknesses, missed opportunities, strange assumption, and overly optimistic projection. Number five is the business plan also serves as a tool for educating new employees on how the business works and how they will fit into the business activities. There are 7 reasons why we should to create a business plan. Number one, to determine whether your business has a chance of making a good profit. Number two, provide an estimate of your startup costs and how much you'll need to invest or finance. Number three, convince investors and lenders to fund your business. Number four, provide a revenue estimate by defining your market, like who your customer will be and the percentage of the market you can expect to reach. Number five is make money from the start by devising an effective marketing strategy. Number six is compete in the marketplace, like through an analysis of what your competition lacks. And 7 is anticipate potential problems so you can solve them before they become disaster. Right, now we talk about 10 do's and don'ts of writing a business plan. What to do while creating a business plan is a vital step in starting or operating a small business. It can often feel overwhelming, but there are 5 recommendations on what you should do to write an effective business plan. Number 1 is write your own plan and seek input. Since you know your business the best, make sure you create your own business plan. It is just as important to seek input from others for supporting information covered in your plan. But just because you are the elder does not mean that you have to write the entire plan by yourself. Ask others for input and feedback to enhance the plan with details on each topic. Number 2 is include all age sections in your business plan. The business plan outline includes 8 sections. There are executive summary, company information, product and or service, market analysis, strategy and implementation, web plan, management team, and financial analysis. Number 3 is conduct research and provide accurate numbers. The information included in your business plan should be as accurate as possible. Use industry averages and market specifics to demonstrate the feasibility on your product and or service. Use accurate numbers to reflect costs, revenues, financial projections, cash flow, and other financial numbers to demonstrate your company credibility. And number 4 is explain both strengths and weaknesses of your businesses. Like every business has both strengths and weaknesses. A good business plan explains both of your strengths and weaknesses and provide a strategy to overcome or mitigate your weaknesses. By addressing your weaknesses and being thorough, you will gain trust and credibility with your audience. And the last is review and update your plan regularly. A business plan is a living document which will need to be updated as conditions change. Once your initial business plan is created, schedule regular reviews and updates of the business plan to ensure it provides an accurate pictures of your business at all time. Further explanation regarding what not to do will be explained by Ivda.
Okay, next is what not to do when you're writing a business plan. Many people make common mistakes when embarking on the task of writing a business plan. So, to help you avoid some common mistakes, there is 5 recommendations on what you should not do when writing a business plan. One is, don't expect to write your business plan in one day. Why? Because planning, preparing, researching, and writing your business plan is very time-consuming. Be prepared to spend weeks working on the development of the business plan. 2 is, don't overestimate or underestimate numbers. The accuracy of your business plan is crucial to the success of your business. By overestimating numbers, your audience will expect you to achieve unrealistic aspirations, which sets your business up for a potential failure. By underestimating numbers, you run the risk of exceeding your budget more quickly than expected and needing more money to continue operations. Try to be conservative and realistic in your estimated projections and figures. 3 is, don't leave out pertinent details. A detailed business plan demonstrates your dedication to the success of the business. A well-thought-out and comprehensive plan provides the reader with enough facts to communicate your business product scope and capabilities and/or services. Keep in mind that a detailed plan doesn't mean adding fluff to your plan instead. It means to add applicable facts and informations. 4 is, don't reuse wording from business plan templates or software programs. When you're using a template or software program to write your business plan, be sure to customize the wording. The template and software program should be used as a guide only. Your final business plan should be tailored to suit the needs of your business and be professional. And 5 is, don't assume your audience members are experts in the industry. Most often, the audience of your business plan will not be an industry expert. Use complicated industry terminology sparingly so that your audience doesn't get confused. Describe common industry practice so that the audience can easily follow along. Okay, next chapter is Small Business Plan Outline. A business plan outline serves as a template for creating a tailored business plan suited for your business. So there is the 8 information sections included in a typical business plan. Each section is listed in sequential order as they should appear in your final business plan. One is Executive Summary. These sections list the highlights of the entire business plan. Some typical subsections in the Executive Summary sections are objectives, mission, and keys to success. 2 is Company Information. The Company Information sections covers all information pertinent to the establishment of the company, such as legal history, startup plans, ownership details, and locations. Depending on the company size and longevity, the sections could vary from a couple of paragraphs to several pages. 3 is Product and or Service. The Product and or Services section describes what your business is selling. This section should be described in enough detail to adequately inform the reader about the product and or service, along with the benefits associated with the item. These sections' common subsections are competitive assessment, sales material, sourcing and fulfillment, technology, and future products and or services. 4 is market analysis. The next sections, market analysis, covers the market conditions, customer needs and wants, and a plan on reaching those potential customers. These sections' common subsections are market segmentations, market needs, market trends, market growth, industry analysis, distribution patterns, buying patterns, and competitors. 5 is Strategy and Implementations. The Strategy and Implementation sections covers the details of how your business is going to actually execute your product and service ideas. This section is the heart of your business plan, laying out the strategy for reaching your business goals. Specific dates and budgets should be used to allow for easy tracking of results. These sections' common subsections are value propositions, competitive advantage, marketing strategy, market positioning, pricing options, promotion strategy, marketing programs, sales strategy, sales forecast, sales programs, strategic partners and alliances, and milestones. Due to the detail included in these sections, the strategy and implementation sections will be one of your business plan's longest sections. 6 is web plan. The web plan sections illustrate like how the business will utilize the web to market to potential customers, advertise its product and or service, and complete customer transactions over the internet. These sections' common subsections are website strategy, website development costs, web marketing strategies, web sales strategies, and web operation plans. 7 is management team. In the management team sections, describes the organizational structure and key members of management. These sections' common subsections are organizational structure, management team gaps, and personnel plan. And the last section is financial analysis. Financial analysis is typically the section most focused on in a business plan. Everyone wants to know the company's projected profits and losses when making any investment or funding decisions. This section covers all information associated with the company's financial well-being, including projected profits and losses, current balance sheet, projected cash flow, and break-even analysis. In addition to this financial statistic, this section includes financial assumptions, financial indicators, business ratio, and long-term plan. Next chapter is tips for creating a solid business plan. In this chapter, I have some tips for creating a solid business plan. Tips number 1 is don't worry about the length of your business plan. You should remember that the point of the business plan is to provide just enough information to answer your intended audience's questions. Sometimes less is more. If you are a small startup business, you will probably have a shorter business plan with more emphasis on projected and forecasted information than you will on facts. Often, the startup business will not have very much actual data to include in the business plan, so a great deal of external information from the industry will be used to forecast projections. While every business should have a business plan to help run the business, not every business needs a lengthy plan. Just an easy to follow, well-documented plan suited to your business. Tips number 2 is write the executive summary less. The executive summary outlines the highlights or key aspects of your business plan. It is best to save writing these sections until after all of your plan's other sections are completed, and you can identify important points to include in the executive summary. And the last tips is consider using business plan software or a template to save time, energy, and money. Consider using business plan software or a template to write your business plan. There are numerous software programs available to help you with the organization and format of your business plan. Most of these programs charge a fee for the software program. However, some free templates are available on the web. Business plan software and templates can save you a considerable amount of time and energy, often saving your money while creating your business plan.
The next is business plan template. The business plan should include the following section, and a good business plan includes a section on first, title page. Your business plan must have a title or a cover page. This page should include your company name, logo, month and year firm, the name of the point person in the financing of the business, including his or her address and phone number, fax number for the business, and your website address if you have it. Second, table of contents. Business plan should be organized to facilitate the reader's review of the information you have included in the plan. In addition, include a table of contents and have separator or text for each section of the plan. You should remember that the person reading your plan might not read it in the same order in which you have written it. Some lenders may be interested in reading one part of the plan first and forming their initial decision of whether or not to read further based on that one section alone. Once again, make it easy for your investors or lenders to review your plan. The easier it is for them to use, the better impression they will have of you and your company. Third, executive summary. Executive summary is a very brief overview of the plan and your business model that is intended to capture the reader's interest. This part of the plan is generally at most 2 pages long. It must be very well written. Remember that those people reading your business plan not know anything at all about your industry or what it takes to run a successful business. So, make sure that everything you write in your plan will be easily understood by all who read. This is especially true in the executive summary. The executive overview should touch on each part of the business plan. The purpose of this part is to generate enough interest in the reader that he or she will want to read on further and study your plan. This part provides the initial opportunity to explain the amount of funds required and the purpose of securing those funds, and how to write an executive summary. Executive summary is often your initial phase to a potential investor. So, it is critically important that you create the right first impression. Here are the key components that should be part of your executive summary. Number 1, the grade. You should lead with the most compelling statement of why you have a really big idea. Number 2, the problem. You need to make it clear that there is a big, important problem, current or emerging, that you are going to solve. Number 3, the solution. You must know that what specifically are you offering to whom. Number 4, the opportunity. Spend a few more sentences providing the basic market segmentation, size, growth, and dynamics. Number 5, your competitive advantage. No matter what you might think, you have competition, and you must show your company competitive advantage. Number 6, the model. How specifically are you going to generate revenues, and from whom? Number 7, the team. Why is your team uniquely qualified to win? You must be able to answer this question. Number 8, the promise. You should show 5 years of revenues, expenses, losses or profits, cash, and headcount. And the last, the ask. This is the amount of funding you are asking for now, and the amount of fund must be reasonable. The fourth of business plan template is business description. In business description, there are 3 important points. There is mission, facilities, and business strategies. Point number 1 is mission. In the mission section, you should state what the mission or main purpose of your business. Include a list of core values or the things you believe essential to your business success that you will follow in operating your business. Remember, nobody will understand the mission of your company as well as yourself. So, you need to explain these things clearly and succinctly. Point number 2 is facilities. This is the appropriate section to list and describe your present facilities. Include location, size, purpose, and utilization. An easy to understand drawing of your property will be helpful. This could be a date or a volume of business plan, but explain how you will know when the new facilities will be added. In addition, paint an accurate but complimentary picture of what your place looks like or will look like. You should be brief but descriptive and explain how these facilities will be used in the operating of your business. For case when you might need additional facilities, explaining what factors will indicate the appropriate time for the addition and how you intend to build and finance them. Go briefly into the anticipated financial gain this addition will bring you, but note that this will be covered in detail in your financial data section. And the last point is business strategy. Topic areas you will want to consider covering in this section include the products and or service you will provide, value proposition, organizational structure, alliance, and relationship with other business or networking. Your strategy section should include a discussion of the opportunities on which your company can capitalize. Explain how you intend to use each of opportunities. Discuss and explain your point of leverage. Discuss alternatives that are also available. List the products and services you intend to offer to your customers. Explain what target market you are aiming and discuss the possible problems your company will solve for a potential customer. In addition, discuss alternative markets and the size of those markets, and address possible products or service to be added to your business in the future, or including what you will use as signal regarding when it is time to add them. Furthermore, discuss how your customer could perceive your product and service. You should also address the various values you will offer to your customers, which could include what you will do for your customer and to help them, and why this is important to them. You could also address the areas that you see as the most important things that you will do for customer and why these are important. In addition, you might discuss how your product and service will differ from those of your competitors and explain its difference, and tell why it is important for your customers to have this difference. One of the keys to a successful business is your ability to network. This involves creating relationship or alliance with other business that can help you do your job better and with those who can feed customer to your business. In your plan, show a diagram of whom you will network with. They may be suppliers, customers, or others in the industry. Explain your relationship with each of them and show how you will use your happy customer to spread the good word to others about your business. Describe any joint marketing agreements you plans to enter into with your networking people, and discuss how you will jointly develop your business with them developing theirs. When you network with someone, you are trying your reputation to his or hers. Therefore, make sure you explain how you will carefully select good quality people to network with and show how it will help you and your business.
Okay, next is management. You should have a separate section on management and showcase the individuals who make up your management team and how they work together, so the investor and lenders place a significant interest on your management teams. You should list the people in key positions that have been filled and provide a brief biography for each of the people, giving their qualification for the job and show what they bring to the job. If you have not filled all of your management position, describe the skill levels and personality traits you're looking for in the job applicants for those unfilled positions. You should list any outside advisor you may have lined up. This would include your accountant, lawyer, insurance agent, and general business advisor. If you're setting up a corporation, list your board of directions. Resumes of all the in-house and outside managers and advisors can be placed in your appendix section. Okay, next is market and business analysis. This is one of the most crucial section of your plan. Begin with the development of understanding the current stage of your business venture. You can tell how you have the company organized now and what you're doing in your present business. It helps the lender or investor to get an understanding of how your company is today. The last thing to do in this section is to make some comparison. First of all, compare your strength to your opportunities and demonstrate how you can take advantage of the opportunities. In addition, compare your strength to the threat and show how you will use your strength to overcome the outside threats to your company's success. Thirdly, compare the weakness in your company to the opportunities. You can explain how you will overcome those weaknesses by taking advantage of the opportunities. And lastly, the weakness to the threats facing your company. You should include a discussion as to how you will overcome those weaknesses and still meet the surmount the threats. Okay, next is marketing and sales. The proposed location of your business should be discussed. Explain whether you will build or buy and tell why. Another item to discuss is a review of the labor market, both cost and availability, and how the availability of the experiences pool and skill will be educated to meet the needs of your proposed business. List all trends in the geographic area concerning past labor and management relations. Describe how many expansion requirement could be a factor in the decisions to locate in a specific site. Describe from a timeline standpoint when each product or service will be started. Show in detail how your service will be different from those of your competitors. This is your change to totally convenience the lender or investor why your product and service will have greater buyer significance than your competitors. Share your product and service are unique and provide a value-added component for your customers.
Financial debt. In starting a business, surely the founder has a goal to get maximum profit. To achieve this, it is necessary to have good and neat financial debt. For example, making financial projection, calculating initial capital and business profit. In addition, financial debt can also be in the form of financial outflow in the business. Therefore, financial debt is very important because it contribute and analyze the company's budget and finances so that it can be managed better with the right techniques. When viewed in our group material, financial debt includes section. Number 1, balance sheet. The balance is usually displayed annual by month in the first year. Balances describe finances, corporate health. Number 2, income statement. Managing an income statement is very important for a new business. The income statement is used to find out how much profit and loss a business has experienced. Okay, the use of future profit is to provide for new assets, pie of debt, and pie of income owner. Number 3, cash flow statement. Cash flow statement can be said to be very important. The time of month or year, the money will come in various from type of business to type of business. Therefore, a cash flow statement is needed. For example, when you use the money from the business for personal needs, income and expensive areas made by your business and by your investor, it is necessary to have cash records so that can be neat and clear. Yeah. Application of funds. Number 1, all costs to complete development of product service. For example, when making innovations in business, such as innovation in packaging, promotional media, and others. Number 2, all costs to purchase equipment, fixed assets. For example, when running a coffee shop business, the application of funds needed to buy equipment such as cup, coffee makers, and other. Number 3, marketing cost to launch and carry out total marketing strategy. An example is the application of funds made to hire influencer to advertise their product and give give a gift to anyone who help in promoting their business. Number 4, our working capital cost to open and carry on the business for a period of time according to your cash flow projection. For example, the application of funds that is carried out is when you want to start a business, have prepared and planned related initial capital when opening the business, then related to employee salaries and other. Appendix to the business plan. This section is where you put the data which back up what you have said in your business plan. If you are relying on a population survey done by local chambers of commerce, then attach the summary and important part of that survey to your plan in the appendix. For example, when you want to make a business plan by conducting a survey of the wider community, when you also need to attach that in the form of product in your business plan, financial projection, sales targets, and sampling methods to explain the business plan that will be met. Thank you for watching our group presentation video. Have a good day.